Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to do a comic book review of The Scorched, issue number 6, brought to you by Rated Comics. Let's get to it. Before we begin with this issue, we're just going to do a quick summary. A surprise attack by a cybernetic creature called the Devourer sends the team scrambling for answers. Soul Crusher joins the fray to help, but Spawn has his doubts about it. We begin this issue where we left off in the last issue. Hunt came in demanding confessions from Blood, the Vampire King right there. He isn't someone you give orders to. Having played second fiddle to Spawn for so long, you would think Daniel Kilgore would have learned who he can and cannot push against their own will. That lack of understanding will get him killed. Kurt tells Danny to jump and get out the way of the attack, but Danny doesn't want Kurt in his head. Hunt tells Blood, "I'll keep this up all day if you want. I came looking for a cure. Give me that cure and I'll walk away." Blood is like, "Please, bruh," and backhands Hunt. "They won't let you," says the Vampire King. "Whoever poisoned you did it for a reason, and it won't get undone. The men who did it are billionaires. They control everything and get everything. When they come to burn Earth, they wipe out everything. Open your eyes, Hunt. We're on the same side." It sure doesn't appear that way with the brawl going on. Kurt tells his brother to check the halls and make sure no one is coming as he fights to get the cure he is looking for. He knows the Vampire King is working for someone and he doesn't appreciate being lied to, at least from his perspective. We get a flashback of Hunt from King Spawn issue number 1. We did do a review on that, as well as the first story arc issues number 1 through 6. "I'm not the enemy, stop being blind," says the Vampire King. Hunt is not trying to hear all that and punches him where he stands. That's a pretty cool looking panel, how he punches his face to the ground like that. Hunt believes Blood joined together to sniff out the threats and eliminate those who are threats to their cause. Hunt believes he is one of those threats. He concludes that's why Blood, or whoever he's affiliated with, poisoned him. Blood confesses he didn't poison him. Blood confesses he didn't poison him. They poisoned you because they knew you knew Al Simmons. You knew Spawn. "I know more than that," says Hunt, and pistol whips him so hard that one of his fangs comes out. "Lydia was sent by someone," says Hunt, girlfriend from King Spawn issue number 1. "She was sent by someone that's haunting us. You are working for the buyer, Blood. Where is he?" Receiving no answers, Hunt finds hidden folders inside a stuffed suitcase. An explosion happens. The folder containing names and locations of both empty targets and loyal recruits, but Hunt is not given the luxury or time to figure that out. A Devourer enters the scene and he gets permission granted to obliterate Hunt. Kurt concludes that this is an ambush. Daniel feels that something's off. Why send that Devourer if he's already dying? At the Scorched base outside of Russia, Medieval has transformed into Mark. He sifts through the wreckage from a destroyed Devourer, searching for what clues to who might have sent that metallic monster. Mark is like, "I need to find its operating system," and Spawn said it was communicating with someone. It might be recording our interactions as we speak. And Gunslinger is like, "What about Natasha? How did she fit into this or Reaper? And what about that Soul Crusher? I just don't trust him." And Soul Crusher or Sergi's like, "Good, and I don't trust you, cowboy." "We ain't got time for this," says Mark. "Listen here, boy, I ain't buying none of your pack of lies that you're here to help us, because the moment you showed up, that giant contraption showed up too. All that wreckage." That's what Gunslinger Spawn is saying to Sergi. And Mark goes through the Devourer and is like, "Hey man, if this is designed from a human body, then this is where the hippocampus would be." And Gunslinger's like, "What the hell are you talking about? You talking that gibberish?" It's not gibberish. The hippocampus stores memories. If these things were designed with that in mind, it could be where the black box is. It's memories. Moments later, when Mark gets his legs stuck, he attempts to pull it free, but he learns when he falls back that it's tamper-proof. Spawn has concerns about joining the squad anyway. They're raw, undisciplined, making him wonder if they have any value to him. He only tolerates She-Spawn. Everyone else is a concern to him. She-Spawn's like, Medieval and Redeemer went with Reaper and Natasha. You think you can reverse their infection or what? "Not our problem," says Spawn. "At least it shouldn't be. It's absurd that the rest of you haven't figured it out yet." Spawn blasts him just to get his attention, but she doesn't make any impact. "Who do you think you are?" says Jessica. "You're right. There are problems, and one of them is a concern to us. Reaper says we have a traitor amongst us. I can't ignore that." And Medieval Spawn's like, "Then do your homework. Hellspawns get their power from hell directly, like I did. Nyx handed you your powers, Jessica. Medieval had experiments on him, and Gunslinger barely has a fraction of the powers we got." Even though Gunslinger may be the weakest Hellspawn, he's been showing that he's got some grit and some wit to him. Spawn is like, "You're all hybrids, which makes all of you suspect." And Jessica's like, "What does that exactly mean, Spawn? You put this team together? Figure it out. In the meantime, there's a war to fight." And Sergi's like, "So you're not going to trust these people because they're not like you? Well, that's some bull jive. Good luck recruiting them because no one's like you. You'll be alone. In fact, Spawn, we don't want to be like you. And Spawn gets mad. He's like, neither did I. But here I am, like it or not. And I don't trust you, Sergi, so don't even begin going there. And to be honest, I don't know what you are. And with the mere gesture, Spawn decides to test him to see what kind of pain he can endure. He opens up a portal that leads to the black, where nothing exists, nothing except darkness. Some are appalled by this, others not so much. Mark is like, dude, that's crazy. Gunslinger's like, man, I'm with Spawn. I didn't trust that mofo anyway. And Jessica is like, I just don't get it. Why are you even here if you think we're unworthy? I don't have a choice. Bullshit, Spawn. You can leave whenever you want. And he's like, yeah, you're right, I can't. And he just ups and leaves. And Gunslinger's like, well, if he doesn't want to lead us, I'm happy to step up and lead. Jessica's like, well, settle down, Gunslinger. Just give us some space and patience. Patience, says Gunslinger. You think those folks that want us dead is going to give us some patience? You going to give us some time? Girl, you should have thought about this before you put this group together. Well, look, it's easy, says Jessica. We just get rid of the traitor. That'll be easy. But where do you think you're going, Gunslinger? To drag Spawn's ass back here. Mark is like, guys, heads up. Those creatures weren't just hunting us, they were scanning us, and he unlocks a device. They've got a hard drive in it that's got 3.5 million data points on you, Jessica, and 5.2 million data points on you, Gunslinger. They're trying to piece together a historical profile on all of us to find out our weakness. And Gunslinger's like, man, that doesn't make any damn sense. And you guys are speaking some bullshit I can't even understand. Spawn is like, is their data accurate? I don't know yet, says Mark. It might be still tracking. Give me that thing. She smashes it. Mark's all pissed. I was looking for a signal, something that gives us a clue where they might be. Jessica's like, I got a family, and the less they know about me, the better. Gunslinger totally agrees with that because he knows what happens when they find out who your family is, and that's referencing Gunslinger Spawn, which you could check out the review on all the Gunslinger Spawn, all the first story arc on that as well. Back in Romania, Hans is getting mollywopped by the Sin Devourer. Sin Devourer's like, I will complete this mission, but Blood, you better not betray the buyer already. And Blood's like, I don't need your help. BS, I got a job to do, and that is to annihilate the target. And that target is Hunt. And the reason why he's pursuing Hunt, because he's the one that's been poisoned. They need to gather what effect it's having on his body before its body gives out. And that data will help them conquer both heaven and hell's warriors. Simply put, Hunt is just collateral damage on this point. And as Sin Devourer lunges out the window, he steps on his chest like, boom, son, tell your mama to save me a plate. And one thing that Blood knows about this sadistic world is not the demons and the angels that Blood fears most, it's the depravity of humans, it's their acts upon their fellow man that has kept them and his vampiric clan hidden in the shadows. Sin Devourer tells Hunt, soon you will be called soon to serve your true nature, where you will leave Spawn and his kind and fight with us. We have your cure, not that we dictate how long you have to live, Hunt. But we need more like you, more we can convert. To show us your loyalty, find Soul Crusher and then bring him to us. Bring him to us before they taint him too, says Sin Devourer, whoever's controlling him. As Sergi gets into the all black with Spawn, Spawn's like, I've been waiting for you. And Sergi's like, what's this? It's Limbo, your new prison. Does Spawn know what the heck is going on? That's why he's doing this and he's not trusting his teammates? Or does Spawn have a more sinister plan in mind? But this is where we end this issue. Personally, I got some question marks here. Did I dig the issue? Of course I dug the issue, man. This is fun. But at the same time, this is the end of the first story arc. I absolutely love this issue, and I'm looking forward to Scorched issue number 7, as well as the other Spawn issues. Link in the description if you wish to add this comic book to your comic book collection. With that being said, the Scorched issue number 6. What you guys think of the comic book? Comment below, let me know. And also, if you like the content we're throwing up, you know what to do. Don't be shy, don't be stingy. Here at Rated Comics, we do awesome comic book reviews, comic book related content with the occasional comic book giveaway. Don't forget to check us out on our other social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and whatnot. On Whatnot, link in description if you want to download the app. We do online auctions of amazing comic books, mystery pools, grand prizes, and giveaways. Just check us out to see what we're all about. But with all that being said, thank you again for watching. Until next time.